Crazy Legs Conti, Coleman's Barn Grill. I know what you're thinking. It's got to be an episode of Fashion in a Flash, or whatever that series is called. It's not. It's sort of a combo of Drunken Chef meets Meet Your Maker. Haven't gone shopping in a while. We've got the pint salt cleaner there, a couple empties there, recycling. Very important. So what do we got? We did go to Whole Foods. Okay, just checking the shaved Parmesan. And what can I say? We've got smoked turkey drumstick. It's not actually the drumstick, it's the thigh. That's pretty gross. Let's move these over. Okay, that's where that goes. And beverage-wise, we've got Doc's Draft, dry, hoppy, hard cider. Stand by. Let's get this out of the way. I guess that's going to be the best we can do. So, let's go with that. And we're going to cook up some stuff. The opener's in the other room. Just kidding. Must have another opener here. Not the best production value. The drawer. Oh, look at that. Peels. White beer. It's a good one. I guess I could put it in a glass, but let's not. Cheers. Wow. That is dry. That is like vermouth dry. Delicious. What an aftertaste. Let's take a look at this. This is already cooked. Call it the appetizer. Turkey. I think I got the thigh. Turkey thigh. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at the coloring on that. The cross section. That is, that's good. It's like leftovers the day after Thanksgiving. Alright. Put that down for now. Wipe some grease on the shirt we bought by the pound. It's true. I used to buy all my clothes by the pound. Domsies and the antique boutique. Alright. First thing we do, maybe clean the dust off the pan. Coleman's, not Coleman's itself, but everywhere else around Coleman's, the whole apartment building is under construction. And it's disastrous, needless to say. Let's see if we have any butter. We might have some butter. We have butter. We're going to do a little surf and turf tonight. Starting with a liberal amount of butter in the pan. Turn that on. Turn it up. Put the butter away, and then we also have some Brussels sprouts. The world's largest Brussels sprouts. Look at the size of these. Excuse me. Drunken Chef. More so than Meet Your Maker. Is that the world's largest Brussels sprout? I don't know how we're going to deal with those. We have some shrimp here, fresh from Thailand, previously frozen, deveined and deshelled. Heads not on. I wonder if you can even see anything. There's got to be a better place to put this, right? Is that the pot? What is that? Oh no, you can't. That's the back of the stove. What if we put it here? Hold on. This might work. You can see the door. You can kind of see the pan there. I guess I just got to stay low here. Just keep it back here. And then you'll see everything. Alright, here we go. Let's get serious. Butter is melting. Let's get the shrimp in the pan. I probably should have cooked the Brussels sprouts first. too late for that now. Whoa! Here we go. Look at that beautiful shrimp. I don't know if the heat's on high enough, but it will get hot enough eventually. Alright, shrimp is in the pan. I hear no sizzling. That's a bad sign. We're going to turn it up a little bit. Very quickly going to find a chopping board. Got it. No room on the counter. Perhaps we should open our mail more than once every 2 months. Meat is down. Alright, you can see these are happening. You can see this. I'm going to push it over here. The cider's here. Buttered knife. I'm going to switch though to the Rachel Ray knife. I'm going to try to make this happen quickly. These are really giant Brussels sprouts. I don't know if you're seeing. They are larger than they appear in the rear view mirror. Shrimp is happening. It's exciting. Let's see if we can get a little action on the shrimp here. And keep going with the giant Brussels sprouts. We're probably going to use oil for these. Mama G has a Brussels sprout recipe that I like a lot, and a Brussels sprout salad. So we mostly go roasted. We put a little cheese on them. Maybe a little pepper. Can't remember if there's pepper. That one. Oh! Brussels sprout down. That's what happens. Drunken Chef. Well, that one really wants to take a dive. But we can't let it. I see the shrimp is turning pink on one side. I do know the Brussels sprouts are going to take a while to cook. Winded. That's what happens. Stand by. Alright, we got the heat up to snuff. A little buttered shrimp happening there. We are making the Brussels sprouts happen. And a couple more left. Look at the size of that thing. Looks like Tatooine from Star Wars. I don't really exactly know what that means, but alright. Brussels sprouts are chopped over there. Shrimp is still taking a little while. Let's get the plastic spatula. Very important because it's a non-stick metal pan. They're cooking up nicely. Feeling good about that. Let me show off the meat. Meet your maker. This is a New York strip steak. $18. Was on sale. About a little over a pound. And I love the New York strip. I usually go the bone in if I'm at a steakhouse. And I've really been living in excess recently, and I've been doing the porterhouse and the New York bone in, which you can probably tell from my stretchy spandex shirt. It's stretched to capacity. But look at that beautiful cut of meat. We're just going to season that lightly. I don't think I have any more of that beautiful smoked sea salt, but I have some Himalayan pink salt, dusty top. I'm going to just liberally put some on both sides. That looks amazing. And maybe a little pepper, a little fresh ground pepper. I'm going to flip the, might not even be any pepper in there, but it's making the noise. I see a smattering of pepper. So I'm going to go with that. And drink more, put the shrimp more. Uh-oh, stand by. Alright, the shrimp are done. Shrimp are nicely cooked. Not super seasoned, but that's okay. I want to get the Brussels sprouts in the pan. Always have time for a nice glug of the hard cider. Stand by. Let's go, let's do shrimp right here. Alright, you don't want to overcook the shrimp there. So I'm going to pull those. I'm going to keep the heat relatively high for the Brussels sprouts because I know they're going to take a while. Oh, sorry. Back over here. Hopefully. These come off. That's very hot. These can go over there. Let's get a little oil in the pan. Doing an Arrested Development marathon tonight. Lonely Man special. I was out earlier with Dinshaw. Did some whiskeys of Manhattan. We should talk about the Manhattan cocktail. It's my new favorite other than if I'm in New Orleans. the Sazerac. A Manhattan is 1 part vermouth, 2 parts rye, and then Peychaus bitters. Some people put both Peychaus and Angostura in. Is that right? Maybe it's just Angostura bitters. I'm a big Peychaus fan. That's what they use in Sazerac. I think it's just Angostura. Regardless, you can use a cheap rye, but don't use a cheap vermouth. That's the key to a good Manhattan. The key to burning your eyebrows off is to get really close to the pan. Have it on all the way up. I hope that the fire alarm doesn't go off. Try to get the focus somewhere near the pan. They're in. Do a little cleaning. Clean as you go. Something I never learned in college. Now that I'm a semi-responsible adult. That's what's going to happen. Let's get a little oil on these giant, the redwood forests of Brussels sprouts. I can already smell the aroma. I don't know if you can smell it. Let's try a shrimp while we're waiting, shall we? There it is. I love seafood. Sorry about eating with my mouth full. Using my mustache. It's fresh. It's tasty, it's salty, you get the sense like the ocean is the perfect womb of development for all of the world's creatures. Probably not cows, I guess, meaning steak should come from somewhere else, but in general, if I can eat seafood, I'm going to. It's just so good. I wish I had the vocabulary to describe what that tastes like. But it's got a great texture, a great crunch. You know what? I want to say it's almost brain-like. But what would be like, you can't really say like God's brain. Like nobody, that's going to be offensive to some, eating God's brain. Eating Aquaman's brain? I don't know what. It definitely has sort of a brain-like look. Rich. Fatty, muscular, delicious. Just so good. Alright, these are, as you can see, some of them are starting to brown, which is good. We want that. Oh, I'm winded again. Maybe I need some more turkey thigh. Definitely well smoked. Oily, greasy. Duck is much greasier, but it's delicious. Fatty, greasy. I should see how long it is. Hang on 1 second. Oh my God. We're at 13:04. Alright, stand by. This will be part 1. We'll do part 2 in a second.